Yesterday, I told you about how Elon Musk is taking Stephen Miller's wife. Stephen Miller, aka Pee Wee German. Can we start calling him that, Pee Wee German? I think it works. And in case you missed that, I have a quick update for you on it. But Stephen Miller, it was discovered, was rage tweeting at Elon Musk. Stephen Miller's wife tweeted about Elon, and Donald Trump went after Elon without even mentioning his name. First, in case you missed it, rumors swirl as Stephen Miller's wife leaves White House to work for Elon Musk. Here is the background. One of President Donald Trump's aides, who is also the wife of top staffer Stephen Miller, is following Elon Musk out of the White House to work full-time for the tech mogul. Katie Miller has been working as a top advisor and spokesperson for the Department of Government Efficiency, not really a department, not really efficient, but three sources familiar with the matter told CNN that she was leaving the government to work for Musk. She had been working as a special government employee, blah, 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 and then she had to go, okay? And it says here, Miller's exit sparked speculation about her marriage to the president's deputy White House chief of staff and sent the word throuple trending on social media. Here's just one quote. If you think you've made poor life decisions, there is a woman who not only married Stephen Miller, she left him for Elon Musk. Someone else said, if you thought Stephen Miller hated immigrants before, yeah. Well, Donald Trump was asked about Elon Musk, who criticized Donald Trump's bill. And here's what Donald Trump said about that. Now, notice what he does not say. And also, clock Judge Jeanine Pirro over here saying to herself, when is this piece of shit ever going to stop talking?
Well, the reaction's a lot of things. Number one, we have to get a lot of votes. We can't be cutting. We need to get a lot of support, and we have a lot of support. We had to get it through the House. The House was. We have no Democrats. If it's up to the Democrats, they'll take the 65% increase. If that doesn't get approved, this country is going to have a 65% increase in taxes and lots of other problems, big problems, almost bigger than that. But we'll have a 65% increase as opposed to the largest tax cut.
All right. So he literally, this is a 3-minute clip. A 3-minute. Your time in your life is too precious to listen to this man speak for longer than 10 seconds. It actually might be more precious than the 10 seconds are worth. But suffice to say, what happens or doesn't happen in this clip is that Donald Trump never mentions Elon Musk, never says his name, never mentions the fact that Elon Musk took a swipe at him. So to me, that really says that this thing is bubbling under. It's bubbling under. This man is a volcano, and at one moment he's going to blow. And as I did say, that Judge Jeanine was looking at him like, what is going on? It's just like daydreaming. She's trying to be anywhere but there. Stephen Miller rage tweeted at Elon Musk indirectly, but this is about Elon Musk and the fact that he was talking badly about Trump's key legislative agenda. He says here, Doge cuts are to discretionary spending, e.g. the federal bureaucracy. Under Senate budget rules, you cannot cut discretionary spending, only mandatory in a reconciliation bill. So Doge cuts would have to have been done through what is known as recessions package or an appropriations bill. The big, beautiful bill is not an annual budget bill and does not fund the departments of government. It does not finance our agencies or federal programs. Instead, it includes the single largest welfare reform in American history, along with the largest tax cut and reform in American history, the most aggressive energy exploration in American history, and the strongest border bill in American history, all while reducing the deficit. Wow. That man types just exactly as he speaks. That's incredible. And that's not true. I mean, Elon Musk was supposed to be in the Department of Government Efficiency. That's not a department that was supposed to cut waste, fraud, and abuse. He was supposed to cut $2 trillion of the government's federal budget. He ended up cutting maybe 200 billion, maybe. And that is being generous. And I believe the New York Times looked at that and there were many errors in what they reported on from the Department of Government Efficiency. So regardless, whatever Elon Musk was there to do, he failed at for that part. He definitely still won in cutting so many of the legal cases that were going after his many businesses and the regulations who prevented him from actually doing the bad things he wants to do. So he was successful in that way. But Stephen Miller here saying that Doge cuts are just to discretionary spending is, oh, I just love that. I love when they fight. Let them fight. Let them fight. Katie Miller, who is Stephen Miller's wife, tweeted this yesterday saying Doge is a way of life like Buddhism. Musk said Wednesday night of his imminent shift to focus to running his companies, adding that he believes he's built up a system that can survive longer term. That's a weird thing to post. Doge is like a way of life. I think if it is a way of life and if it's Buddhist, she is a follower for sure. And this is someone said, this is the stupidest thing I've ever read. Your baby with him will be stupid. Oh, and then someone else said, whatever you do, don't let Elon choose the name of the potential baby they might have. I'm going to show you this at the end. I found footage of Stephen Miller and Elon Musk fighting. And here it is.
That's so cool. Who runs into this?
Someone else wrote, so how soon until Stephen Miller's wife announces that she's pregnant with Elon Musk's 93rd demon hell spawn? And then the meme goes, makes his wife go to work for Doge to spy on Elon Musk. She quits Doge when Elon does to go work with him in the private sector. Yeah. And yes. And so not only was Stephen Miller rage tweeting, he was literally raging on Fox yesterday on 2 separate interviews. Here's just a bit of that.
Harvard defied multiple DHS subpoenas for information about his
This is what happens when your wife leaves you. You just yell. You just yell at anyone and anything.
foreign students and about law breaking and national security threats on campus. Harvard has engaged in decades of invidious, unlawful, and illegal race-based discrimination against American citizens. So Harvard is engaged in illegal and criminal.
All right, so you get the idea. He is pissed off, and he's taking it out on everyone but the person he should be, which is Elon Musk. And here is one more.
Explain.
Yes. Well, under President Trump's leadership, we are looking to set a goal of a minimum of
What is the tick he does? What is this? What is that?
3,000 arrests for ICE every day, and President Trump is going to keep pushing to get that number up higher each and every single day so we can get all of the Biden illegals that were flooded into our country for 4 years out of our country. And we can't take the risk of letting these Biden illegals roam around freely so that the next American daughter can get raped, the next American kid can get murdered, the next American family can get splintered and torn apart by...
Yeah, raging. Elon Musk, for his part, said this. This is an interview with Ars Technica that no one really paid attention to, but he said, I think I probably did spend a bit too much time on politics. Well, he might not be spending time on politics, but he's going to be spending a lot of time with this man's wife. And I look forward to seeing the continued fallout from this. And I guarantee you, sooner rather than later, Donald Trump is going to be saying some very choice words about Elon Musk, and I will be here to drink it all up as soon as it happens. Well, thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, please hit like in the video. If you're not subscribed, consider subscribing, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.